Hi, we're here in Seguin, Texas, where we have an AmeriCorps team working here on a home. They've been here for a few weeks now, and we have their team leader here. She's going to tell us about what they've been doing, what they're doing right now, and what work will need to be done after they leave. What's your name?
Nicole.
Awesome. Just show us around, I guess.
So we've been working here for about, this is our 5th week. So the first couple of weeks we were doing a lot of painting, and we've transformed most of the home. We've painted all of the paneling in this back room. We've painted and installed all of the trim and baseboards in this back room. We've painted all of the doors and replaced all the door handles and everything to make it a newer look. We've also sanded and refinished a lot of the trim as well as the cabinets in the kitchen. So these are the cabinets that the homeowner had previously, but we sanded and repainted them to make them look newer and to match the rest of the trim in the house. We've replaced some of the tile work on the floor to kind of make it more consistent and to replace any of the broken tiles. We've also installed a pantry and a HVAC closet on the other side of this wall. We're starting to put laminate flooring in the front room here. We've installed fans and lights in each room. We're adding a little bit of seam work on some of the paneling just to make it look a little more aesthetically pleasing. We've also cleaned out the windows and added trim around those. We've added new faceplates to all of the lights and all the light switches. And then this way, we have also replaced all the doors, switch plates, lights, and ceiling fans in the bedrooms. This bedroom, we installed new closet shelving as well. Not too much in here. There wasn't a lot of damage in here to start with. And then we actually, this bathroom is still a very big work in progress, but we have pulled out the ceiling, completely replaced the ceiling. We have pulled out the vanity, the cabinets, and the toilet. We're going to have all of that replaced, and we're now starting to install some paneling onto the walls to make it better looking, as well as covering up any seams or holes from the previous drywall job. We're also doing the same with this bathroom back here. We've replaced the toilet and are installing a new shower currently, so we went up through the ceiling in here and we added new insulation as well as the new walls to the shower to where we can install the shower as soon as we get some more plumbing done. And then they finished the laminate flooring in this room, so this is the master bedroom. So the laminate flooring in here is one of the last jobs we'll do other than trim and kind of fixing any patches in the walls. And we added these closet doors have been redone, and we've hung more shelving in these as well as painting and adding new bars for the closets. That's about it for now. We have a little bit more work to do outside, as well as just a few little finishing touches with touching up paint and touching up windowsills and caulking a little bit, but other than that, we'll have most of the project done.
Nicole, you told me something extremely interesting. You've had 2 service years with AmeriCorps, and your very first service was here in San Marcos, and this will be your very last one too. So could you tell maybe prospective volunteers a little bit about that there is still a need, even though it's not as apparent as it was a couple years ago when you came?
Yeah, definitely. Since I was here, I first came here in 2015. I came right after the All Saints Day flood happened. I think I arrived here just the day after Halloween in 2015. So the project that I had, my first round of AmeriCorps, was about 6 weeks working in disaster relief, where we were mostly mucking and gutting homes. So I think that there was a lot of a health issue then, where it was very necessary to pull out the mold and make sure that people were in good living conditions. But now, 2 years later, I'm seeing that there's still as much of a need. It's just not as obvious, and it doesn't seem as necessary health-wise. It's just more of a issue with people needing their houses redone. They need sufficient housing because a lot of people either haven't moved back into their homes or they haven't been able to afford the type of housing they were able to afford prior.
That sense of relief,
Yeah, so it seems there is still so much of a need, and as I'm talking to a lot of people within the community as well, just being out and around, seeing everybody does still have a story and they're still kind of hurting in some way, but there's just not as many volunteers out here as there was in the beginning. Just I think that it's just not as obvious that there is still a need, but there's a definite need for more disaster relief and response, even this far out. So.
Well, thank you so much for everything you and your team are doing here.
Thank you.
And if you would like to donate to future projects from BR3T, we have a fundraiser going on right now at GoFundMe.com/A Gift That Counts.